couple touches. Oh, boy. And then Leme takes a shot. Remember, he has 2 broken ribs. And it was here in Kansas City last year that he broke 3 ribs. And when the adrenaline wears off, you can bet he is going to feel that out. Wow.
And it's kind of a wreck from the get-go. He wants to hit his head there, but he doesn't. He stumbles like we called, and he stumbles again, but then he just rips him out of there. The bull's going to hip himself here, and then kicks him right in the back of the head. I think that they might have got him for a slap here before the stumble. Yeah, because see, now if he hasn't touched him, and this happens right here, he probably gets a re-ride. But he slapped the bull before the stumble, therefore he shouldn't get a re-ride.
There you go. Knee deep, did his best, but there does not seem to be a well deep enough to throw Leme in and have him not find a way out. Our defending PBR World Champ moves to the lead with 90 points.
I was going to say there's one guy focused on this ride, and that should be Boudreaux Campbell, because this could be the leaderboard change. And the bull has a couple of hops and skips, didn't look like it's going to turn into much, and then he finds his spot. Leme finds his spot. They go to making it out right there. Money chops at the end. 90.
His third 90-plus point ride of the year, and he's with Kate's.
That was your first time back on a bull. How do the ribs?
Big wild jumps around the left. I like Leme in this one.
With conviction, Top Shelf is going to help Leme to the top of the heat. We're going to have a new number 1.
And I've called this, but I've said this before. I was with Justin McBride his whole career, and
another 91 and 3/4.
I rode with Justin McBride through his whole career, and what he was so good at is not just making the whistle, but when something did happen and he came down in the middle of an event, he didn't let it rattle him. He went in the championship round, he did his job, and let the cards fall where they may. He may not win this event, but he's put himself as good a shot as he can and never lost focus of being 90 every time.
Facing Twisted. Bad move by Twisted to switch to the left as Leme doesn't cross the streams and makes 8.
He just out athletes Twisted right there. I mean, that's what it comes down to. José Vitor Leme is just a better athlete than most people you ever see get on the back of a bull, because this was not pretty. Technically, it was not perfect, but he is a great athlete.
I'd love to see him just walk right up to Twisted and point his finger and say, "You were just out-athleted
by me."
By me.
He is something special, man.
Leme leaves the dirt with 84 1/4 points in the bank account. Let's send it to Kate.
This is the first guy I've seen as exciting as Chris Shivers was to watch.
Another rematch. And will it be another 90? It's the 3rd qualified ride for Leme this weekend. Last time he was on Dragon Up, it was 7.35. This time he drags the bull down. 88 3/4.
This time he just dominated from start to finish. I mean, this is like Pacheco's doing. They're just at a different level right now, these guys are. And it is fun to watch, because that's really a cool bull, and José takes every advantage of that bull right there, gets every point out of him.
Let's take a look at this landing. He gets tossed, and remember, broken ankle earlier this year. Not today. Leme got a little loose, and safety meeting took advantage.
Well, and you got to tip your hat to that little bull right there. As Pacheco waits his turn. You know, he's going to win this event even before the ride, but he's not concerned with that right now. He's concerned about finishing this thing out. But going back to Jose, Craig, I can't brag on this little bull enough. To be able to get Jose on the ground, you know, I'd say every time this matchup's going to happen, I'm taking Jose in it. And that's just a testament to how great Jose is, but the same can be said for this little bull. He is all heart.
We have that final ride, but Mac, you've already said it. Pacheco doesn't even need to leave the chute.
He turned the bull riding world on his head. The world champ, Jose Vitor Leme. Help me. Come on. Wow. That is why this guy is the reigning PBR world champion. And Matt, I gotta tell you what, listen. These numbers not gonna set the world on fire, but remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And 83.5 points, but Jose Vitor Leme is now tied for 4th and 5th in the event and in striking distance to win right here tomorrow.
Yeah, and I would definitely give the edge to Leme.
That is his 5th qualified ride of 2021. Is he going to stay perfect and continue to live north of 90? There's a very good chance. He needs 92 to take the lead. He gets 90.5.
Yeah, and I feel like the judges nailed it there. 44-point bull score there. Really good. You got Leme over top of the bull. I mean, look, Leme, I love the aggression that this guy rides with, and it's aggression with a purpose. You know, he's getting to a certain spot every time. He doesn't just throw a move out there to the wind and hopefully it lands where.
Jose Vitor Leme and Pete Show.
This could be big. Go ahead, Jose.
Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead, South Dakota. How about the reigning, defending PBR world champion? And a guy that is not stopping anytime soon.
No doubt about it, boys. That is what he has done. Mr. Consistency throughout his whole career. The numbers 88.25 points. 88.25. And that's gonna put him in that number 2 position. Jose, nicely done. There he is.
Man.
Dialed in, no doubt.
9.5 gets him the win.
Oh.
I think we are going to see a lead change because after that recovery, Leme put 100 bad days on lockdown.
Hey, when this bull cracks him in there and brads him and then leaps out of there.
92.25. There's your winner.
Pretty dang good.
His 7th 90-plus point score of the year. And it looks like Jose is just getting started.
Watch the first jump out here. Bam. Right there. If you had the chance to get him, it was right there. No chance at all. Leme just chews him up. Money in the bank at this point. 100 bad days has a good day. Leme's just better today.
I was going to say, 100. Bosa in this bull combined for 88. There it is. Leme showcasing those skills yet again. shrugging off the pain. And qualified ride number 3 on the weekend is in the books. And it's not only enough to take the lead, but it's another 90-plus point score. This one, 90.5.
Bull looks to the left, kind of drifts, goes to the right. Jose picks him up perfectly. He's staying over that front end. Watch that outside foot just move around there just the way it's supposed to. Keeps that front arm, that free arm in front of him, tracking that bull every jump. Excellent.
His 6th 90-plus point ride of the year. Marco, let's send it to Kate.
Yes, sir. This cat wants to ride and he wants to win. Go on! Yeah!
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
You know, you just told all of our fans out there to not get numb to what he does, and then this is your best? Yeah, that's really good.
Look at him.
Come on.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
your bow.
Take your bow. Leme with just an incredible ability to stay in the ride. 87.5.
Hey, and if you ever had to get on this bull, you'd feel like you should have been 97.5. That, look, when he gets into the spin, he's got him knocked out at that point, but getting to the spin was some tough stuff. That was a really, really good job and just a great finish.
Shades of Las Vegas a couple years ago. He points, he asks the crowd, and then he bows.
Not anymore.
Leme, top notch, aboard top shelf. And for the second time, we're going north of 90. There is no question. We are going to see a lead change because Leme, there it is, 92.5. His 8th 90-plus point ride of the season.
This guy's just so much fun to watch. I've seen a couple other bull riders that were as explosive as he is. Chris Shivers is who always comes to mind that I compare Jose to, but I don't know if I've ever seen this explosive of a bull rider that's also this great of an athlete.
I don't know if you saw, but Eduardo Aparecido just walked behind our booth while we were watching that